Hi, welcome back. So I thought today it's kind of ski season. So we would just do some leg strengthening kind of ski preparation vibe class for you. Okay. So we're going to start feet hip width apart. Weight even through those feet. Bring yourself to a nice neutral standing. So pelvis and spine are aligned, okay, nice and strong in your core. And we're going to start with just coming into a nice neutral squat, parallel squat. Here we go. Reaching those arms forward, keeping a nice neutral spine as we come into a nice deep squat forward and back. Good, driving those hips forward. And then coming into that nice deep squat. Good. We're going to take it as deep as you can for 2 more. Drive the hips forward and then again. And now we're going to bring it halfway and up. Half and up. Good. And half and up. Halfway and drive those hips forward and halfway and drive the hips forward. We've got 3 and 2. Good. And 1. Come back. Come down into a nice deep squat. We're going to pulse that for 8 and 7. Little pulses. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the floor away. Come tall. Find a heel raise here, lifting the heels up away from the floor and then lowering them down. Adding in an arm raise if you can. Arms up, heels up, and then heels down. Arms down. Let's add in the squat. Squat. Push the floor away. Heel raise, arm raise. Good. And down. And squat. And push away. Heel raise, arm raise. And down. And squat. Push away. Heel raise, arm raise. Good. And down. 1 more. And push. And heel raise. Arm raise. Good. Bring it down. Step out now, nice and wide. Okay, you can turn the toes out slightly if you want to. Come back into neutral alignment through your spine, so ribs sitting nicely on those hips, legs up through the crown of the head. And we're going to some deeper squats here now. So just coming back. Again, keep that nice neutral spine, drive the hips forward and deep. Okay, so coming quite nice and deep into that for now. Wide squats. Good, drive the hips forward. Wide squat, sit back. Drive the hips forward, good. Try and keep the weight as even through your feet as you can here. Okay, I know some people like to sit back into the heels. I like to keep my feet grounded, that big toe connected to the floor. Good. 3 more. And draw the hips forward. And 2. And draw the hips forward. Last one. Draw the hips forward. Okay. Heel raise. Lower. Squat. Let's bring the arms in front now. Rotate. Rotate. Push the floor away. Heel raise. Good. Now let's try and keep the back a little bit straighter actually. So keep a little bit more upright. Bending the knees over the toes, arms in front. And we rotate. Good. Come back center. And rotate. Good. Come back center. Push the floor away. Heel raise. And lower. Squat. And rotate. And center. And rotate. And center. And straighten. Heel raise. And squat. Coming up, I'm panting, which is fine because we're raising that heart rate, which is good. And up, heel raise, heels down, squat, rotate, here, center, rotate, back to center, hold it there. Can you lift the heels and lower them? Good. And lift and lower. Lift the heels, lower them down. 3 more, lift and lower. 2, and lower, little wobble from me, last one, and lower. Push the floor away, bring the arms down by your side. Walk your feet in, little bit narrower, but not too close. So we're still a little bit wider than your hips. And from here, I want you to turn the toes in a little bit. So we're getting this medial rotation at the hip joint. Now this can send us into an extension in the lumbar spine. So I want you to just keep the tailbone looking down towards the floor. So we're still lining through as neutral as possible through the spine here, okay? Now from here, I want you to just lift the heels and lower them down in this medial rotation at the hips, trying to keep as neutral as we can here, just lifting up and lowering down. Good, and lift and lower and lift and lower. If you love a snowplow, you'll need to be turning those toes in. So we're here and lower. Now, from here, it's a very small bend at the knees and push back out. Keeping the spine as upright as you can, bend the knees and push back out. Bend the knees and push back out. Bend the knees and push back out. Good, and bend and lift and bend and lift. We're going to start bringing the body a little bit forward now. So as you bend the knees, stick your bottom out. Good, and lift back up. As you bend the knees, you stick the bottom out and lift back up. Let me show you that from the side angle. So we're going to bend those knees and just hinge. Good, we keep neutral spine and then push away, back to neutral, hinge. Good, push away, back to neutral. 3 more. Finding that medial rotation at the hip joint. Try not to bring the knees too far over those toes, okay? We don't take any stress into the knee joint here. Watch for that center stay switched on. Okay, imagine you're holding those ski poles as well. We're here. All right, I want you to come into that one more time. Here we go. And we're going to just pulse that and pulse and pulse and pulse. Keep the big toes grounded. Try not to roll out on those ankles. Okay, we're going for 3 and 2 and 1. Lift it all the way up. Walk your feet back to parallel. Let's just roll the spine down now. Okay, take a breath in here. I'll go sideways on so you can see. And peel that spine forward and through. Bone by bone. Down towards the floor. Just release any tension you've taken into your back. Take a breath there. And we'll restack that spine all the way back up. Let's do that one more time, just releasing any tension we've taken into the back. Roll the spine through, all the way down. Take a breath there. And then unravel, pelvis to neutral, restack that spine all the way back up. Okay, we're coming back out into our wide squat position. Okay, from here, I'm going to try and keep the feet parallel, so facing forward. All right, I'm going to come into a sort of half lunge, if you like. I'm going to bend one leg, sit back a little, so we're flexing those hips, the other leg stays straight. And then I'm going to draw back up. So I'm reaching and I'm drawing back. All the same side here. Lunge into that leg and push. And lunge into that leg and push. Good for 8 and push. 7, neutral spine and push. Keep connected into center. 6 and push. 5, push. 4 and push. 3 and push. Last one. 2, not last one, and 1, last one. Bring it up. And we change sides, okay? So the other knee bends, we sit back. Leg stay straight and draw up. And down. 7, 6. Pilates teachers can't count. We all know that. 5, reach. 4, 3, good, and 2, and 1. There we go. I think. Step that in. Come to stand at the end of your mat or your workspace and just bring yourself down, sitting on the mat, and then roll yourself all the way down onto your back. Okay, finish off. Let me move slightly further away so you can see me on the camera nicely. So we're here. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, let's just peel the spine up, tilt the pelvis, and peel the spine up into a bridge. Take a breath at the top, and we'll peel the spine back down. And just ironing out any little niggles we've taken into our back. Tilt the pelvis, peel the spine up, knees away, extend the hips. Good, and then bring it all the way back down. Lovely, one more just like that, mobilizing the spine. And then we're going to turn our attention back to those legs. Okay, back into neutral on the mat, feet parallel, hip width apart. Are you ready? Keep those arms pushing into the mat. We're going to just hinge the hips straight up towards the ceiling now. Bridging straight up and then straight down. Straight up and straight down. Good. Lift up, sacrum straight to the mat. Moving the spine in one piece again, so we're keeping nice and neutral through that spine. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. We're going for 8 and 7. 6 more. And 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold it there at the top. Put all your weight into one foot. Bring the other leg up. And we're going to just toe tap and lift. Toe tap and lift for 6. 5. 4. Be really strong through that standing leg. 2. And 1. Ground the foot. Keep the hips nice and high. Find your center again. And lift the other leg up into the knee fold. And we go for 8 and 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Ground that foot and peel the spine down. Now bone by bone. Peel, 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 peel it all the way through to neutral. Hug your knees in. Open out that lumbar spine. Have a little rock from side to side. All right, circle one way, circle the other. Bring your feet back down, close to your bottom, and just roll onto your side. One arm can reach up the mat. Your feet should be in line with your bottom here. Shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip. A little bit of lift in your waist, lining the ribs through to those hips. Squeeze your heels together and lift that top knee and lower it down. Breathing out, lift and into lower. Breathing out, lift and into lower. Good. Out and lift. Into lower. Out and lift. Into lower. And into lower. For 5 and lower. And 4 and lower. And 3 and lower. 2 and lower. And 1. Hold it there. From here. Knee to knee. Foot to foot. Knee to knee. Foot to foot. Knee to knee. Foot to foot. 5. 4. 3. We keep that little lift in the waist. We're keeping the spine still. 2. And 1. Foot to foot. Knee stays high. Hold it there. And straighten. And bend. Straighten. Foot to foot. Bend. Straighten. And bend. As we do this, the thighs stay stacked. I'm not moving this thigh in space. I'm just straightening the knee and bending the knee. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Close it down. Give it a rub. Switch straight onto the other side. Okay, feet are in line with your bottom. One arm reaching up and away. Rest your head down on that arm. Shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip. A little bit of lift in the waist. And we start to just lift that knee and lower it down. Breathing out, lift. And into lower. Breathing out, lift. And into lower. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, leave that knee high, and then we go knee to knee, and foot to foot, and knee to knee, and foot to foot. Good, knee to knee, foot to foot, for 5, and foot to foot, and 4, and 3, And 2, we're staying neutral in that spine. Remember, keep that little bit of lift in your waist. And 1, hold it there, knees high, and we straighten and bend and straighten and bend. Good, straighten and bend. For 5, and bend. 4, and bend. 3, make sure you haven't rolled the pelvis back. 2, and bend. Last 1, and bend. Lower it down. Well done indeed. Just come round onto all fours for me. Okay, 4-point kneeling, hands below shoulders, knees below hips. Let's just round the spine up for a moment, tuck the tail, come into your cat stretch, tuck the chin, breathe, and then lengthen it back out and extend the spine, lifting the chest. Good, and we'll just do that one more time. Just round the spine up, find your cat stretch, and then lengthen the spine all the way back out. Come back to neutral. Your toes under, okay? Fine. Keep neutral spine here. Find your center, and we just lift the knees a couple of inches and lower them down. Lift the knees and lower. Lift the knees and lower. Good. Lift the knees and lower. 3 and 2 and 1. Lower the knees. Okay, reset. Now here, you can keep the knees down, keep one leg bent, and extend the hip, okay? And we'll do that 3 times on one leg and then 3 times on the other. Or if you want more, we come into that knee hover, you hold it there, you shift the weight, you keep one knee hovering, and you find that movement for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, reset. And then we come into that knee hover again, or you can keep the knees down, it's up to you. And we go on this side, 1 and 2 and 3. Bring it down, reset. One more set on each side, ready? Shoulders down the back, find your center, belly button lifted. Hover the knees if you're going to, and 1, 2 and 3. Bring it down, reset. And last time, lift those knees, 1 and 2 and 3. Well done. Reset the knees. Push back, take a rest position. Breathe there. Wide and full. Exhale and breathe out. Okay, and from there I want you to tuck the tail and we stack the spine. We finish off with a little bit of high kneeling thigh stretch. Okay, this way you might want a little cushion under your knees so that you're on a slightly more padded surface. So ribs are lining through to those hips. Open the pelvis out. We're staying as neutral as we can here. So ribs directly above hips. I have to really think about bringing my pubic bone forward because I want to hang in my lumbar spine. It's different for everybody. See where you are and try and be as neutral as you can here. Okay, we'll start just by hinging back, keeping as neutral as you can, getting a little stretch down the thighs. It's going to feel a little burn in those thighs. And then we bring it all the way back up. Okay, some people prefer to have their toes tucked. That's fine. I prefer not to. But you can mix that up. All right, we just lean back and bring it forward. Don't lose that front line, okay? Ribs to hips, keep that strong. We're going to lift the arms this time. Good. And bring it forward. And lift the arms. Good. And bring it forward. Nice, everybody. Keep that alignment. Don't lose it. It's very tempting, isn't it, to hinge at the hip here? I see this a lot. Okay, keep those hips forward. Lean it back. Good. Maybe we can add in a rotation here. See how you feel. Maybe. And forward and up. And maybe the other way. And forward and up. And maybe, good, we can open. Lovely. And maybe the other way. Good. Try not to let the hips go. Hips. I can't talk today. And just hinge back one more time. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Tummy on. Find that front line. All right. Bring it back. Round yourself down. Breathe here. Reach the arms forward. Find your child's pose or your rest position. Breathe. All right. Well done, everybody. Tuck your toes under. Roll yourself onto your feet. Round your feet. Lift your tail up. Hold it there. Breathe. And then when you're ready, just soften your knees, ground your feet, tuck your tail under, and restack your spine all the way. All right, we'll just take the feet nice and wide, and we'll finish with a little side move. One arm floats up, palm in, and we'll take it to the side. Open out that side body, reach and breathe. And then we'll just take that over to the other side. Arm floats up and round. Really nice. Let's lift both arms up. Take hold of your wrist in one hand. And again, just pull yourself over to the side. Breathe there. Lift that back up. Switch the hands. Hand on other wrist. And again, over we go. And length out the side body. And you can sort of pull that top arm nice and long as you come over to the side. Reach it up. And float the arms down. Give your shoulders a roll. And if you do that quite often before you go skiing, hopefully you'll have some nice strong legs to help you down the slopes. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was useful. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye for now.